Teams will take a loss here in round number 2. They are over on Consulate. We'll tune into them while we wait for the featured match to start.
They're just getting underway.
Oh, Mo's playing. They got Mo.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, so for the ladies and gentlemen at home that don't know who Mo is.
Mo is our makeup artist.
Yeah. Well, Mo is also Mo Digga, which is a player for Disrupt. Fantastic human being. He is a smaller streamer, under like 100 viewers area. So if you guys want to definitely send some love over to him, it's just Mo Digga on Twitch. Dude is fantastic. He's an incredible player. Just the stuff that he can do as Ophi is insane.
A lot of possibilities and rumors anyway about maybe a roster change to maybe Pro League for Mo.
Done. What team could that be? I could never guess.
I don't know.
Man.
I have no idea what team he played with in Las Vegas for the United States Nationals. None whatsoever.
I know it's never there.
Didn't see anything.
All right, I think we can stop this.
Yeah, probably. Okay. I mean, is he a full-on replacement for Kicks?
Probably.
Not really.
Are you saying in like...
Kicks has still got it.
Yeah, oh, dude, Kicks definitely still has it.
Still got
that man is ridiculous in ranked. Like, some of the stuff
I actually feel bad for Kicks because he has to suffer through sitting beside Parker for the next 5 hours instead of playing this.
That is just such a shot. That is definitely getting sent to Parker.
Do it. Do it. All of you out there, clip it, send it to Parker. See if I care.
Oh, man, you guys go back and forth like cat and dog.
I know.
It's hilarious. I love it. I love it. I like the lineup brought on the offense, especially the Buck pick. Okay, guys. I like. Look, this is the one thing that I really like about Twitch Rivals so far is it's like a whole new world because we know certain players, but other players we know of them streaming or we just don't. So we're trying to gauge exactly where their skill level's at currently, especially with, you know, op choices on maps and all that kind of stuff that definitely affects how things work. And Buck on Consulate is a key factor.
I wonder if SnakeNade's team has been watching, because their game finished up as we got the update. Their game finished up before the end of our first featured match.
Yeah.
So maybe SnakeNade's team is scouting out the opposing team when they're done their game and seeing, you know, this Montaigne.
Yeah, maybe they're ready for the Shorty Montaigne.
Because they've brought a Capcan and a Legion round 1 off rip. Maybe they're doing a little bit of scouting work. Maybe they're taking it that serious. I like that.
I don't know how none of us sitting here have thought of this.
What?
But why is Shorty playing Montaigne?
Because
his name is literally Shorty Guy because he's short, and then he's playing a mountain of a character. That makes zero sense.
It's just the Napoleon complex.
Hi, George.
Oh, that's
Napoleon
a blast
complex.
from the past, too. SnakeNade killing King George in the comp game.
Wow.
That is some 2016, even though they were on the same team at one. No, they weren't, actually. George wasn't on that team at the same time as Snake.
No, he's not. Lyric, though, gonna be able to find Snake downstairs on an off angle from Piano, which is the main crux of this area. Speaking of another very prominent player inside of the Rainbow6 Siege, I guess Rainbow6 scene, Bolo, the designer of the Bolo peek, for those at home. The quick peeking that you guys see pretty often inside of your games. He is the one that kind of pioneered that. Everyone more or less knew about it, but it is more or less named after him due to the fact of how prominent he made it.
It's funny, too. He killed Skittles, one of his friends. And that's kind of the thing here. The connections between some of the teams here, very close to one another. They're very familiar with one another as well.
That's a common thing that happens on Twitch Rivals. During, like, StarCraft events where they'd have, like, an 8-person free-for-all, oftentimes they'd all just be in a Skype call together, a Discord call, and just be ragging on each other the whole time.
Yep.
Oh, man, why can't we have that inside of Rainbow? All of them just in a 10-man Discord, just screaming at each other.
While playing each other.
That'd be amazing. I need that.
I would pay to watch that.
Yes.
I would pay actual money to watch that happen.
Subscriber-only show.
Yeah.
Yep. Shorty, again, just being this absolute bane of the existence of the defense on the Montaigne. He's finally able to clean up Sasslin as the plant is about to go down. But, oh, what a peek there from Badger. The Russian Badger, the meme star himself, and 1 HP. Bolo cleans that up with ease. Not a lot there for Shorty to do as the Montaigne as he lost his gunners behind him.
Well,
yeah, that is the one rough thing about Monty. It's either you have a 1v1 and you probably win it, or it's a 1v2 and you're definitely going to lose it.
Yep. So again, the Montaigne, and I actually, while we were on our break, just catching up on social media, I saw Pengu tweeting about how dominant the Montaigne play has been throughout this whole event, and he's not wrong. He is not wrong. There's been a lot of Montaigne play that's been quite a nuisance for defenders to deal with.
Well, we can now hop back into the featured match over on Coastline, which has restarted. We get to watch some Team Little Lexi gameplay.
Ooh, Little Lexi.
Little Lexi, Beanans, also Daddy, your boy Roy, and Cross Archon.
Cross is actually a pretty good friend of mine.
Yeah?
Yeah, we actually get to play with him pretty often.
So you got any good stories about him?
Excuse me. I got your friend group mixed up with Pixel's friend group for a second, but yeah.
There you go. I was gonna say
Archon is a really, really cool dude.
I think I've played with Cross maybe once in my life.
Yeah, very good at the game. He's hilarious. Dude is hilarious. Just like all of our ranked games are basically memes. It's a really, really good time. So
some good toxic salt going back and forth in the all chat. People all cap saying you're gonna get owned. But now
I mean, look at this lineup. It deserves some chirping in chat, man. Blackbeard, Lion, Blitz.
You got any good embarrassing stories about Cross Archon?
Cross?
I watched him lose a 1v3 clutch by accidentally impacting himself.
Ooh.
That was a good one. That was definitely a good one. It was great.
A good stream.
He wasn't streaming. That was the sad thing. And the greatest part about it is when he died, all you heard was like just his desk, just like punch. Like it's just like, it's great. Just great. Yeah, Cross is a fantastic human being.
Didn't he put that in one of his videos?
It's Roy. Yeah, he did.
Roy?
Yeah. I think because I remember seeing something along those lines.
Beanans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I killed the drone last round. That drone needs to sacrifice itself.
That drone needs to sacrifice itself.
He's gonna rush up these stairs.
Oh yeah. They're feeling it early. They're feeling the lion.
Ooh.
There goes Cross.
Shroudy Rowdy. Skadaddy. We're just fluttering through all of them. I love it.
I'm not taking that. I'll take it. I'm just gonna wait for someone to come you.
They're just taking the kid gloves off. It's like, we can do better than this. So
it's time to win.
Yeah, time to win.
Well, I mean, you definitely, like, this is a pivotal game here. This is the middle point of the round robin. Whoever loses this doesn't have a shot to make it to the grand final.
Correct. Do still have a chance at some money, though, which is always a good thing.
Yep.
It's always a good thing.
Every single win is $1,000.
Does the bottom team, if they go 0 and whatever, do they get any money?
I think there was the placement money.
Placement is a grand.
So you're guaranteed
no matter what,
some
you're
money.
guaranteed a grand for the team.
Very nice.
So it's $200 a person. I mean, I'd take $200 a person to.
Hey,
You're paying me $200 to play 5 hours of a video game?
hey, that's all I'm saying.
Sorry, Bob.
Yeah.
Or sit on a couch and yell about it.
Yeah.
There's an idea.
Yeah. While we're talking, all of a sudden it became a 2v2. That happens pretty often with Siege. You're like, oh, yeah, not too much going on right now. Ooh. Start a conversation, and then stuff happens, like Lyra removing Lexi's head. You either hate to see it or you love to see it. It just depends on who you're rooting for.
Yeah, I'd love to see like the fan bases going back at each other back and forth about these games.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the funniest aspects of these.
Because they're all streamers. Everybody is currently live on Twitch. If you were really into that first game we were watching, all those guys are currently streaming as well. You can go tune in. Anybody from Snake Nade's team or Giantwaffle?
It's a 1v2 for Dottie to try and work his way out of, and as a Mira with a Nitro Cell is possible, well, he's getting peaked quite aggressively.
Oh.
Wow, Lyra's losing this gunfight extensively, but the Nitro Cell is going to fall errant and not connect with any target. I think they have some kind of cam up. I don't know if it's Valkyrie or an Echo drone, but lots of info coming out on the spots. Dottie needs to kill the cover before attempting to attack the planter, but Dottie's just taking his time, I guess. Maybe going for a flank through VIP. That could be the play.
Does he have full health or no health here? That's what I'm trying to dictate right now.
Dottie?
Yeah, I believe he has full health. It just isn't showing the white bar currently. Now he's gonna find one. Lyra with a deagle. Very nice shot. Now he was definitely weak because that was
that was one shot with the deagle point blank.
Yeah, it wasn't a headshot. So
we also weren't in spectator mode, so like we were on Lyra's stream. That's why you saw face cam.
Yeah, that would make sense. I was more focused on the play, not the face cam.
You guys aren't gonna believe what just happened.
What just happened?
My mom just called me in the middle of the show.
Again.
For the second day in a row. I have to get one of these days. I'm gonna have to answer the phone.
Yeah.
Just in the
Just
middle.
be like, Mom, no, Mom, I'm on the air. Mom, I can't know.
Mom, please. Mom, the most toxic apparently. Lexi's not having it.
No.
They're not even gonna bring out anything toxic either. Usually that's an immediate fire back.
They're taking the high road. They're like, no, we will beat you, true blue.
Yeah, that doesn't happen too often in Siege. I'm just gonna throw that one out
We
there.
don't need the bags of sodium chloride to make this work.
Now there's an operator that I thought we'd be seeing a lot more than we are, or we have all day, is Zofia. We've barely seen any Zofia all day, and she's one of the best operators in the game.
Yeah. 2 impacts and 2 concussions. Fantastic.
So yeah, the Zofia not really getting played a whole lot.
Oh my gosh, Flynn. Twitch chat will never know.
We'll never know.
What
I really
was it?
hope the
Nobody-
cameras in here are still rolling and you guys are collecting clips of all the nonsense we do. Wow, this is
Speaking of
fun.
nonsense, though, Dottie completely deleted. Shroud gonna find him on a spawn kill. This one not used too often either. Don't you really find too much success with this, but this time around it's gonna be the Jackal. It's gonna be a very prominent operator.
Yeah, it's like the opposite. He went Oppo Taco on the spawn peak, but Lil Lexi will shut that down on a reattempt. So they level things. You lose the Doc on Shroud, and you lose the Jackal on Lil Lexi's team side. So it's a little more detrimental to the attack. Ooh, Lil Lexi with 2 now, with a frag rating going for
This might be
3.
free. This might be
At
free.
the bottom of the stairs
is gonna
on
be
the
3.
cameras.
Oh
Hey!
my goodness!
That's 3 for Lexi.
Why is she not playing IQ? Mainly because IQ doesn't have grenades anymore, but she definitely has it.
If there's any way we can get the replay of Little Lexi's stream, get her reaction to that, that'd be nice.
It's down to Lyra and Justin, left alive now.
God, can you imagine if air conditioning just killed you?
Oh, that'd be very disappointing. I'd be very sad because
Air conditioning's my friend.
Hold on, can we get an all-female only kill round? No. But at least on Lil Lexi's side.
Yeah.
All-female only a 4K for Lexi.
4K, 4K?
4K, 4K?
4K, 4K.
Huge round for
All right,
Lexi.
Lex. Yeah.
B-Nan's tagging in as well.
Oh, she drops the heart.
Dropping the heart.
Hey.
Dropping the heart. We can check it from Little Lexi's perspective, though.
Oh, it's gonna be
I'm
fantastic.
excited to watch this.
Ayo.
Ayo.
Did you do the bar?
I
oh
did.
My God.
One on the stairs?
Yeah, that was Legion.
Oh my god.
No way!
She can't even believe it.
I just hate.
Read like a book.
Look at that.
Read them like a book, wide open.
We've talked about a lot of the operators. You guys were just mentioning Zofia. Talk to me about Capcan. I don't think we have heard kind of the breakdown on him.
Want me to do it?
Go for it.
All right, so Capcan actually used to be one of my favorite operators, starting all the way back in Year 1, Season 1, when he was absolutely terrible and was the least picked operator because of it.
What? No. Year 1, Season 1?
Yeah,
He was super picked back then.
not
He
really.
was still terrible.
Well,
but
Year
he was
1,
super
Year 1, he was like
Yeah.
bottom of the barrel though.
Yeah, he was
anyways,
awful.
anyways, besides that point, the reason that his pick rate got so bad at the certain point was because his traps that you drill into door frames, you could actually see from the other side, and the laser was permanent. It wasn't invisible, but they were instant kills. So if somebody stepped into one, they instantly died. So you had to get super creative with them. But now he has 5, count them, 5 of those
2,
door
3, 4,
traps.
5.
EADs is what they're called. Anyways, so he has 5 of those, and they do a certain amount of damage if you step in them, depending on your armor rating. So they can just, you know, soften people up, especially like Montang and things like that. And it just makes them clear the map a lot slower because you have to be wary of where they are.
Yeah, I used to abuse the old terrible lighting this game used to have with cap cans. You'd have to find a place where like the light would shine down in the middle of the doorway.
EDD. It's EDD, not EAD.
Yeah, there was a really good spot on Bartlett back in the day where like the sun would come through the skylight and completely obscure the laser on the cap can.
You're toxic.
I am. I'm that person.
Shroud rocking that SK skin as well. And that's another cool aspect of Rainbow Six Siege, guys. We actually have a pilot program where we actually take organizations out of professional teams and we put their skins in the game on the operator as well as their gun. We even give you a gun charm as well. So if you guys have a favorite team or favorite organization that you love and enjoy, you can have them plastered all over your weapons, which is fantastic.
The revenue also goes towards well, part of it goes towards the prize pool for some of the Pro League events. So.
Great way to support your favorite streamers and get to look cool in the game.
Exactly, exactly.
Yep. Yeah, the streamers portion was, oh no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Cav, you've been found. You've been discovered. Oh, they're going to let him
she
away?
escapes. There's still some in the front lobby, though. Okay. Hey, there we go.
Cross was lost.
It was a good bait, though. Lexi was able to trade out Skadoodle on that.
Yeah, there's going to be the Habana off the board, too. No more hard breach. But Shen going to be able to find Beanans in the process. Lyra going to find Roy. Things are just kind of falling apart for everybody as Vigil's going to get found by Shroud, and that will end round number 3.
Good reaction there from Shroud, and Lexi left alone in a 1v4. It was a good play for the bait anyway, because the Cav was dead to rights. That was over. But Skadoodle pressed into Lambo to get the kill, so it was a good trade out and a good bait there from Lexi. Just everyone else sort of falling like flies around her.
Lamborghini doorway.
Lamborghini doorway.
We got Beanans picking the Jackal. We were watching Beanans stream earlier. She has 3 cats. The first 2 are named Rigby and Beeb. Can you guess what the third one's named?
Charlie.
No.
Sour?
It's Ewok. Duh.
My bad.
I got 4 letters, I guess.
Yeah, you got the length right.
I was gonna say those are some very creative names.
What did I say? I said Charlie, right?
Charlie.
Charlie's a good name for a cat.
Charlie is a good name for a cat. I also like that you didn't try to take the bait of like, is it an E name or something like no, it's just let's just go to left field, Charlie.
Hey, if I would have gotten it though, you'd be like,
oh, dude, I would have been like, you read the note sheet, didn't you?
Yeah.
You did your work.
You did your research.
I don't do work. I talk over video games. Come on, guys.
Is Cross Archon's name? Do you know where that came from? Is that a StarCraft reference?
I have no idea where it came from.
I've actually never heard his story on where he got his name from.
Hope you're interested to know.
Actually, friends with him. Barely watched the stream.
Terrible friend.
Terrible friend.
Stokes, terrible friend confirmed.
Terrible acquaintance / friend.
What sort of streams do you enjoy tuning into?
It just depends on the day. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. This is completely off from this game, but I've been really enjoying Summit playing Sea of Thieves recently. God bless, man.
Pretty good content.
For the content.
Yeah, Tim playing Sea of Thieves as well has been a mainstay of mine. Oh my, cross through Lamborghini doorway.
He's not having any of it anymore.
It's 2017 and no one told me.
Oh my goodness.
Other Siege streams though, as much as he berates me in his chat, I do enjoy watching Parker in Taro, one of the Pro League casters.
He's hilarious. And the funny thing is he solo queues all the time. He doesn't even really play with anybody.
I don't get how he does that, man.
Yeah. He does it somehow, and he plays it at gold level where most of like the more toxic quote things happen. And he does it and he rocks that. So I mean, good on you, Parker.
Did we just say a nice thing about Parker? Okay, we have to counter that with a mean one.
Can you guys
clip
cut
it?
that out?
Send it to him.
Can you guys cut that out, please? No, don't. Please.
Enshrine it for forever.
No,
don't ever. I would rather you tell Parker I said something bad about him than good about him.
VODs come and go, but clips are forever.
That's true.
That is so true. Wow.
Ooh.
Roy, so again, it's Lil Lexi's team on the bounce back here, and they're just cutting through Shroud's team like a hot knife through butter, one by one. It's kind of the thing about Coastline, too, is there's not a lot of room to play on site, as there goes one of the anchors and Shroud. Wait, was he on Cool Vibes stairs? Where?
Yeah.
Why are you in Narnia, Shroud? But Skadoodle will fall last. Good comeback there from Lil Lexi's team. Level things up on a 2-2 scoreline on Coast.
Mm-hmm. The one thing for sure, you know, is that none of those former CS pros are going to get tilted at all. It's just not going to happen.
No.
They don't know.
So they're like, man.
They are fully conditioned themselves against it.
Yeah. Especially Skadoodle. I mean, Boston Majors winner.
Yeah.
My favorite esport event of all time.
One of the best events that's ever happened in esports.
Yeah. I cried.
I did too, actually. I was very sick and I was kind of high on meds, but I was DreamHack Leipzig. I was laying in a hotel room trying not to die of acute tonsillitis, bawling my eyes out to Cloud9, taking a victory. It was like one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I watched it. I just don't have like a background of like watching and following CS.
We'll go check in with Snake Nade and see how his match is going right now. Looks like they've got a lead.
Oh man. The shield placement though.
Whoa.
All right.
What?
It's over by
Why? That's so.
It's very interesting.
I'm curious. I guess it helps you with the kitchen door angle. So you can't really get flanked.
And the rotate. They know he's in there. You can't go through the rotate.
Yeah.
Once police
Okay.
Yeah.
More Monty play.
More Monty play, big shock.
Yeah, be sure to go follow these guys, watch their streams, go find Snake Knight on Twitch if you want to keep watching this game, but we're going to tune back into our feature match.
Back to Coast we go, back to Spain.
What a sunny place it is, this place. Again, if I could own this house.
Wait.
If I could own that water, dude, that is the prettiest water.
Milos knows, he always knows.
Milos knows everything, but isn't Ibiza in Spain?
I took a pill there in Ibiza.
Well, I think the meme was made about that because that's where Coastline is. Because there was a meme when Velvet Shell went live about the I took a pill in Ibiza. So I think we've discovered where in Spain it is. But
yeah, they just confirmed it. Production, thank you, production. I appreciate you guys.
I'm the best.
Thanks, Chuck.
I'm the best.
Chuck's the greatest. Oh, man.
The Nomad action, already using an air jab, is Justin. I wonder if that was downstairs or like down the hookah stairs to Sunrise entrance or up at the top.
It's a smart idea because, like, the thing that she's most dangerous with is runouts. You try to commit out there to try and, you know, knock him off of castle, as a lot of people call it, and you just immediately get yeeted onto the floor, as Flynn loves to say, so very much.
Dude, I can't wait.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a caster's dream when those are in. I can't wait to just see the Claymore setups with those, where they get knocked through like 3 walls and get blown up. It's going to be great.
Ooh, good droning here.
Oh, but Lexi's still going to find one, and she's going to get away.
No, he got the injure. You can see the points are on.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, so points are on.
Points are on, I guess. Also, hello, someone playing Counter-Strike on Lyra's Steam. You see that Legion mine coming out in the doorway, giving away his location? Did he check behind the theater stairs? I don't think he did. Oh, he's 90, though. Oof. Beanhands. Taken care of by Lyra. Now Skadoodle's ripping open the back of the wall with billiards.
You know what I'm saying?
Not really sure who's last up right now.
It makes me really happy with how far Skadoodle has come in this game. Like, guys, this game takes a lot of dedication to get good at, and that's like the main thing that's so addicting about it is there's kind of a skill level within every aspect of this. And what a shot there by Skadaddy. But, I mean, from even like 3 months ago from watching Skadoodle play to now, it's night and day. So it's all about practice. Practice and repetition, ladies and gentlemen.
Back and forth here on the rounds, going into round 6. Only a 1-round lead there for Team Shroud.
Well, I mean, it's got to feel better for Shroud's team as well to be in the game at every portion of the game rather than on bank in their first game where they were basically out of it early on and had to claw back.
Yeah.
This has got to feel a lot better, you know, staying with it, hanging tight, very close game. The closer these games are, the more fun they are.
Bringing out the Ying here on offense.
My favorite operator. My favorite offensive operator.
You said that about like 14 operators at this point.
Okay, so I have Pulse and then IQ that I mainly play on offense, but I just love Ying because her utility is ridiculous. So she has these little balls that
You're only allowed to play
timer.
Ying if you run the paintball gun, though. Red dot, suppressor, angle grip.
Stop it.
It's the ugliest combination of attachments ever, but I love it.
You're hurting me. Anyways, the Kandalas basically take a stun grenade, put 40 of those inside of a tiny ball that rolls, and you can choose a timer on it or use it like fuses cluster charges and put it through a soft wall, and it discharges on the other end. And then she has these special glasses that can see through all of that, kind of like glasses scope. So when everything's getting stunned and everyone can't see a single thing, she's in the room and shoots everybody in the face with an LMG.
Sounds like you win.
Yeah. That is why Ying is, honestly, like I said, IQ's my wife, but Ying actually really is my favorite operator to play on offense. So she's just a lot of fun.
I'm still waiting for them to release Yang.
Yang? Yin and Yang?
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to have to get back there first.
Clearly a defensive character.
Probably.
That'd be interesting. Another SDU operator?
Yeah, it'd probably be an operator that takes away
just something that just destroys cluster grenades.
Yeah, it should be like another Jaeger.
Complete counter, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like, there's been a lot of people saying that, or at least mentioning the idea of bringing in a second Jaeger, a secondary ADS version.
It needs to happen. It needs to happen. From a competitive point of view. Sorry, guys. We're delving deep. We're delving real deep. Oh, man, I thought Roy was going to shoot.
Jackal thing's right around the corner. That was a perfect storm waiting to happen.
I actually have 2 people from the Disrupt Oregon here. Roy's just a streamer, though, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he's not a comp player.
Ooh.
Wow. Well, he's on the Ash. Everyone takes down Lyra.
Everyone's rocking the Lexi charms. I love it. Love the dedication.
Yeah, that's right. Lexi got a charm, too. in game. A lot of the streamers did.
They all need to just send me their codes because I don't have them because I wasn't home for like that entire month. I was so busy. I didn't get to sub. Basically, guys, there was a Twitch event that happened where if you subbed to that content creator, then you got their logo in the game as a charm, which was very, very cool. Zeronic has one. A bunch of people have them. Shorty Guy has one.
Mache, Shorty,
yeah.
Lexi.
Ammunition.
And, yeah. I'm blanking on someone.
Anyways, very cool event, and it really, really helped out a lot of the content creators for the game. And there's going to be another batch of that at some point. I know they want to try and do it again, but that might be a little ways out. Archon, though.
Oh, here comes Condellas, but ooh, great play from Shroud. Shreds through Dottie.
Oh, and actually he's down.
Yeah, he downed him, unable to clean up the kill, but ooh, there goes Shroud again onto Beanans. Technical 2v2, and Cross is extremely lit. A frag grenade bouncing at his doorstep. Justin will clean up the down on Dottie, sprawling out in the hallway. But the diffuser's left on the roof. They had to go for the rappel. A nitro cell from Shroud, but Justin will steal the kill before the nitro detonates. It's all Roy. The Ash on the roof with the diffuser. The worst situation to be in, and he's droning out through VIP.
I mean, who would have thought of the two CS players in a 2v5 and they're going to try and clean it up? Shroud having some fantastic mirror play there as well. Obviously not panicking. I mean, he's definitely seen a lot worse. So good comeback so far by them. Only have to worry about one more operator as I do recognize out that in Hall of Fame. And I do believe you said it was the Ash as we are in Shroud's.
Roy on Ash, yeah. Here, Justin trading blows. I think Roy's trying to come 90 on him. Yeah, he's trying to come 90, but Justin's holding him at bay. Roy chews through him, but Shroud not going anywhere, and they complete the clutch. Shroud and Justin back into a corner, and they fight their way out.
And starting to pull away here, too. Building themselves a bit of a round lead.
4-2 lead now, doubling up. Still within reach for the Lexi's team. Not insurmountable by any stretch, but hey, good momentum here for Shroud's team.
Little Lexi's been doing some sincere carrying. Last time I saw the scoreboard, she was at 10+ kills and her teammates were like in the 2 to 3 range. So she's been doing a lot of work. We'll be playing the Vigil this round.
Yeah, can we actually get the scoreboard and see what that's looking like right now? Shroud's actually going to up at the Glaz as well, which is another one of the prominent operators that he plays. Glaz, for those of you that don't know, two things. One, has an elite skin on, that's why it says Lethal Citizen above his name. Two, has a very special scope that turns everybody into a banana person and makes them yellow, so it highlights them for you, as well as he can see them through smoke. So very dangerous operator. Lexi rocking double digits already through 6 rounds, which is very prominent.
Lyra actually leading Team Shroud in kills. Haven't talked about Lyra that much.
Yeah, he had a bit of a quieter performance on Bank. It's good to see him stepping up, especially in more of a support role than anything.
Hey, nothing like a good old Fragmite.
Very true. Surprising that Lexi's rocking the vert grip on the K1A.
Yeah, angle grip is kind of a mainstay at this point for that gun.
Yeah, I never really see anyone rocking the vert grip on the K1A, but if it's working.
Yeah, she has been taking a lot of longer distance gunfights though.
True.
So
less bounce on those extreme range fights versus the ADS time of being up close.
I really hope that our winning round is Shroud as Glaz. Just because of the entire animation is fantastic with Glaz.
Yeah, the Glaz Elite. It's pretty nice.
The coin flip, as we like to say. It's good. It's good stuff.
Did they just leave diffuser behind? They did.
You don't need a diffuser. All you need is a gun.
No. Oh no! Go back and get it. Someone. Anyone? I'm sure Cross will return and grab it. Ooh, that's a bad peek from Cross and a great shot from Lyra.
They're just playing his angles very slow, very smart, and very calculated. Beanans, all you got to do is show a pixel and Lyra will find it, apparently. He's going to find another one, push himself even higher on that leaderboard. Broy will find one of their own, or excuse me, Justin. Those of you play names, man. My gosh.
Yeah. It's the same way in EU. Well, See if Dottie and Roy can replicate what Shroud and Justin just pulled off. The 2v5 hold up inside of Theater, staring down the barrel. Oh, he just saw the foot of Roy for a moment, did Lyra, and he's vaulting over into a hard mirror, but he still wins out. Justin with the saving grace, and Lyra will clean it up, a 3K on the round. Justin and Lyra, the only two members for Shroud's team to grab picks in that round, and the clutch factor just wasn't there as much as it was last round. Shroud's team up 5-2 now, starting to run away with it.
Lyra apologizing to Beanans.
No, you're not.
She is not accepting the apology.
She is right.
All's fair in love and war. Just remember that. Yeah. It happens.
And Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's kind of war, sort of sign.
It was just paintball.
Yeah, it's just paintball. I'm sorry I had to ruin that for you.
It's okay. It's all right. I'm happy to know they're not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they come back to life very often.
That part was going to be really hard to figure out if it wasn't paintball. Paintball's a much easier understanding.
Well, actually, no, resurrection has been found, and we're using it inside of Rainbow Six Siege. This is what we're doing.
And this is the only place we're using it.
Yep.
Is to practice fighting with real bullets.
Got to go to a rainbow 6 times at the very end of it, and it just, that's what it is. See?
I mean,
just connect all the dots.
The better comparison would just be Westworld, right?
Yeah.
They're all robots,
yeah,
but they look lifelike.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. That works.
Yeah.
We just somehow got them out of the West. Was it Justin giving...
Wait, isn't that a massive spoiler for the first half of the first season?
I don't know.
Did I just spoil that?
Yeah, you did. You really did.
Oof.
Yikes.
It's been out for like 2.5 years.
It's been
If
out
you
for a
haven't
while.
seen it, like, come on.
What do you mean you haven't seen Titanic?
Saw Justin giving little Lexi some love in chat, saying, telling her she's owning, saying thank you.
It's all
Now
about the love.
And now he's saying he has anxiety.
Oh, well.
I'm not sure I believe that.
I don't believe that.
I think that's sabotage. That's mental warfare.
Mental warfare. Everything is
Hard
fair
peek
inside
me.
of
I'm
Rainbow
having
Six.
anxiety.
Could you just wide peek everything for me? I'd really
Everything, please.
appreciate it.
Trust me, you'll get me.
Not a lot of comms coming through.
We all just got really quiet. We're like, oh, listen for the comms.
Yeah.
Nothing
We were listening
happens.
to see like the preparation, what they're all like coordinating with each. Nothing, dude. Nothing. They are, they're chilling.
Does have some of those fancy roly-poly-olies, though. Candalas, by the way.
You pronounce that so awkwardly.
What? Candalas?
Well, it's not an A after the D, right? It's an E. It's Candela.
Oh,
A for effort, buddy.
it's fine.
Oh, Justin, putting Lexi in the dirt.
Oh, man. Well, Lexi was doing really well right up until that point.
Yup. Ooh, Beanans and Skadoodle might come to blows here inside of Sunrise. But no, Beanans can completely avoid Skadaddy. Oh, we just saw the barrel. Beanans holding him in place, but the Echo drawn on the doorway, and he's still going to peek. Justin pouncing back and forth with the bomb chassis and the deployable shield, and still makes it out, and no one has spotted that Echo drone yet.
I'm just looking at the millions of reasons I die in rank, because I'm like, he'll never peek this.
Where is Lyra? Lyra is in Narnia.
Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe?
In Narnia. He's in Spawn.
He's like Silver Chair.
He's in Spawn.
The sunken place, apparently. He's way out there.
He's in the pool with no water. The dude is in Spawn.
If he gets a kill off this, Lyra, if you get a kill off this, you're an absolute goat.
Oh my, they might actually win the round because of the distraction too.
Oh man.
Oh, look at
Another
this.
lion shark's gonna come out. They're gonna try and make him stand still so they can go get him, but he's already marked anyways.
What a bad peek there from Justin. He's still outside, by the way. He's finally dead. It's down to a 2v2 though. Cross and Beanans trying to stave off elimination point.
Jaeger's now the running man.
Down to Chun and Skadoodle.
Yeah, Skadoodle rocking that Evo in the hands of Ella. Such a fantastic weapon. Extremely high fire rate, low damage margin.
Extremely scuffed recoil pattern.
Yes. Ooh, speaking of scuffed, so is Archon. As possibly two. Oh my goodness. So close. It's a 1v1 against Lion.
Beanans has got to go for plant though. He knows that. Doesn't have to peek even yet. Hey, there we
very
go.
nice.
Skadoodle with a good clutch there.
Decisive movement.
It's all in the charm, ladies and gentlemen. It's all in the rubber ducky charm.
Yep.
The Rainbow ducky.
There you go.
Taking full form, immortalizing the charm on his gun.
Yep.
What's your favorite charm in the game?
My favorite charm?
Your favorite charm?
Probably the SI 2018 logo.
Okay, okay. Mine would have to be either the 3D unicorn, the legendary one,
Yeah.
or the banana for scale.
True.
It's literally a banana that literally has a measuring tape on the side of it.
That's beautiful.
It's fantastic.
Either that or just the Canadian flag.
How far
course.
Imgur
Yep.
memes have come?
You know you can't even buy the flags anymore.
What'd you say? I'm sorry?
How far Imgur memes have come?
Oh,
since
yeah.
Banana started on Imgur.
Yeah.
long
Oh,
time
yeah.
ago. Or Imager, depending on how you want to pronounce it.
Ermagur.
Imgur. There we go.
6-2 for Shroud's team.
Match point. Weren't quite able to do it in round number 1. Can they bounce back here in round number 2? It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, definitely looking pretty good.
This could be the guillotine for Lil Lexi's team.
Yeah, this would drop them to 0 and 2. They can still
Won't
get
have a
$1,000 in round 3, but then we wouldn't see them in the final round.
Hey, I mean, but we did get that amazing nade play.
We
So,
did.
yeah.
That was worth everything. And speaking of the other match, let's go check it with Snake Nade, who is currently on match point.
Monty's left side garage.
Oh, the tax.
This is, oh no, Russian Badger's actually going to go down. This is going to get very, very difficult for them. They already have the garage open, and there hasn't even been a minute off the board. So this is going to be very hard on the defense here, ladies and gentlemen, due to the fact they have a lot of time to burn the defensive utility.
No, it's bomb spiral, back spiral. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we'll check back in with them,
one watching the
figure out how
lockers?
things are going to go.
Yeah, lock that one.
We can go back to our feature match.
Attackers recovered the bomb.
Coming to a boiling point for both games now.
Yeah.
Both at a 6-2. The other match that's off stream is just a couple minutes ahead of ours.
And it's only off stream here. It is on stream.
Oh yeah, it's
all
on stream.
over
All
Twitch.
10 of those
You guys
players are in there.
Absolutely can go and pull that up, dual monitor it, watch both games.
Quattro monitor it.
Yep.
If you're not 10 stream multi-streaming it, are you really that dedicated?
Here's a challenge for everyone. I want to see who has the most monitors, who is watching Twitch Rivals. Take a picture of your setup, tweet it at me, at WavePunkRL, and I'll retweet it. I'll retweet the biggest one.
Ooh.
Would multi-Twitch even have a 20-way support so you could watch actually make it 21 so you have our feed,
Yeah.
everyone in both games?
I don't know, maybe.
21-way multi-Twitch?
I've never tried to push multi-Twitch that far.
And then you just unmute all of them and just let chaos ensue. Oh my goodness.
Could your internet even handle that?
Yeah, can Chrome handle it?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, Chrome, jeez. The RGB eater. Or the RGB, excuse me, the RAM. My RAM is now RGB.
It hit all my LEDs.
Yep.
All of them. Ooh.
Ooh, Roy.
Roy trying to be spooky, but it doesn't work out. Ends up doing what it would happen to any. Oh my goodness.
Well, just like that, it's Lexi alone to keep her team alive.
Tyler's being real mean.
Oh, Lexi grabs one onto Lyra, but they all start storming the gates, getting Plant down inside the objective, all Finka boosted as well. The breaching charge comes out, and I think Shroud just saw Lexi on the left-hand side of the hallway there for a moment. Either that or it was a wooden plank flying. But Lexi has to find 4 and complete the defuse to keep the team alive, at least in the tournament.
I like what Shroud's doing here, especially with that kill onto Lexi. What he did was he used those breaching charges to open up another sight line that no one really accounts for. He more or less just molded the environment into their favor right there at the last second to really bring everything together. So fantastic play.
Got the victory. They almost made the comeback round 1 here. They didn't need the comeback. And they will finish off at 1-1 as we move into round number 3. See the celebrations from everybody. Just smiles all around. Happy about the $1,000 they just made.
I'd feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, me too.
Played 9 fun rounds on Coastline, walk away with $1,000.
For sure. And we can go back in, check in with Snake Nade. So it looks like it didn't.
Real, dude.
Is it? Is it? Is the emotional victory real? Fantastic, though.
So close.
I'm waiting for our current scoreline. So that means the offense had to win.
Yeah,
Yeah, the offense won it.
Wow.
Bolo, I guess, killed everyone but didn't have time to defuse because it was watching him in the kill cam there. So, still a 6-3.
I'm surprised the defense came back from that. Well, came back that close,
Yeah.
especially with how early on they had the garage open.
Garage was open. They had the Monty as well. Lots of smokes to disrupt the mirrors. It was a good position.
Yeah.
So, for everyone to come back, I imagine it was quite the entertaining clip.
Again, emotional victory. That's all we want.
That's all that matters. Well, Giantwaffle's team, after picking up the round or the win in the first game, even if they lose this, it's not the end of the world. It just means they'll have to win their next game.
Bolo is 17-2.
What? Okay.
Yeah,
Hello.
that's the scoreline. That's the scoreline. 2 double-digit.
We've had a lot of carries throughout this.
Yeah, 2 double digits on Snake Nade's team right now. I believe the other one is Snake Nade, actually.
Wouldn't really surprise me.
Yeah, Snake is a pretty good player, so.
He also just takes everything so seriously. You hear him in ranked? You ever, like, watched one of his streams while he's playing ranked, man? That man, like, he makes it look so easy, but oh, does he want that elo?
I actually have one clip with him where I actually got a triple frost mat kill inside a ranked, and it got posted to some YouTube channel. It's hilarious. But hey, speaking of the man himself, Bolo, asking you shall receive, I assume.
Okay. So make sure somebody joins out Visa in case they have a pulse or any nitro. They have a Jaeger this time, and he's hugging the double windows.
It's one of the better things about Bolo. His gameplay is he is a great communicator. People always talk about his aim and obviously his movement, but his communication skills are pretty incredible considering he solo queues a lot of the time as well.
I'm down to watch his stream, listen to their comms a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Bolo's always been a pretty prominent player. He's been in the scene for a very, very long time. So definitely cool to see him find as much success as he had. And speaking of success, he's going to successfully kill King George. The king is down. So taking the crown. But Ritz, shorty guy, going to find one of his own. Oh my goodness, is Bolo going to find the one off copy room? No, he's not. Not just yet, at least. Still has a lot of those Inox charges left, as well as 2 smoke grenades in his kit. So he is going to rotate around front of front office to try and find a rotate from copy room. But shorty is more or less stuck between a rock and a hard place, and Mo's gonna find him. I really wish I could have seen that kill cam. That was insane.
Well, he made that rotate hole, popped it straight through, vaulted on the pop, went through break room and around, and then they're gonna go for the reset on Bolo. So 4v3 looking to wrap things up. Our team Snake Nade. They're gonna draw things out, going for the admin push from the east side west. Very typical take for a Consulate push on the top floor. It's down to Giantwaffle, Lyric, and Skittles to hold out. So they've lost their carry from the last game on Bank and George early on, too.
Ooh, what a
big
shot.
Peek, and there goes Sasslin. And another one. Giantwaffle. Sorry, I almost said Evil Waffle. But Giantwaffle knocking them down like bowling pins, one after another. So it's down to the Russian Badger and Mo.
Too many breakfast foods inside of Rainbow Six.
The maniacal breakfast cake.
Speaking of waffles, though, gonna be on Giantwaffle here. So he's gonna try and hold down meeting room.
Yeah, so he's paper then. He's paper. You can come up Spiral alert.
Yeah, he's right. Spiral. Okay, looking down Spiral.
Well, there goes Lyric. Near the comms, they're even in a more frantic situation like this. They're energetic, but they're not losing control of their composure.
Third floor? Your left. Yeah. Right there. It's the one that you have to go.
I can hear the footsteps, the pitter-patter of the last man alive. This Waffle is just legitimately staring at the diffuser.
Oh, he didn't get the diffuser.
Oh, man, and he's going to win it.
Wow. Waffle with the 3K.
Staying alive.
I believe we can say it. I believe we can. Giantwaffle has been promoted to Doc.
He has been promoted to Doc. So 6-4 score line now. Still match point, but Giantwaffle's team is making it interesting at the very least. They were down 6-2 when we checked in during the last round of our feature game. It's 2 back-to-back.
Making it happen. Bringing out the Blackbeard.
George is busting out the beard.
The gorilla
That's how you know he
Blackbeard,
wants
too.
this to be over. He doesn't want the comeback at all. If George is busting out the beard, then you know there's a problem.
And the Zofia.
Yeah.
Shorty actually going to be rocking the Zofia. No shield for him this time around. He's
That's
been playing
new.
a lot of
Yeah.
Monty today. A lot.
I haven't seen him on anything on attack other than Monty.
Bomb located by attackers.
But yeah, if George is busting out the beard, there's no denial for the wall either. It's kind of dangerous. This looks like it might be going to 6-5 because that garage wall is going to get opened up ASAP.
Yeah, there's nothing to prevent it either. No bandit batteries, no Kaid, nothing. Nothing at all to prevent that. So
it's a rough go.
This is going to be a stand on just all of the utility they have for denial. This is going to require a lot of good play from Mo to try and pick this up here. That Aldo's going to have to absolutely shred some people.
Well, I think it's also fair to promote Bolo to Doc. He's going to be picking up that mantle. Looks like he was spawn killing by yellow stairs, and all 5 attackers spawn gas station. This could be a massacre lineup for Bolo, prone at the yellow stairs door. I think George has read this, though, and he's going to be the one to peek it as the Blackbeard. They all start slowly moving out of spawn, and Bolo hasn't fired yet. I think maybe he actually fell off his angle. He was peeking at, oh, quick peeks, but no, George on the beard shuts down the Bolo peek at the bottom of the yellow stairs.
I need to see that clip for sure. Absolutely. I definitely know George was like, oh, sit down, buddy. Come on, take a seat.
That's the thing. There's a lot of friendly rivalries going on here between a lot of these players. That's the thing, too, is like our community at the top end is a lot smaller than some other games, so we end up playing each other multiple games over and over again every single night. So there's a lot of rivalries and friendly banter that gets built up over time through ranked games between a lot of these streamers and other notable personalities.
It's a good time.
It's a good time.
You guys should come join us. It's a good time. Trust us. We have cookies.
We do have cookies, actually,
have cookies?
in the green room.
So many, like 2 massive trays of cookies.
Thank you guys for that, by the way.
They're good, too. They're like shortbread chocolate chip.
I had some
Skadoodle.
I had some fudge, man. It was amazing. We don't have any donuts, though, and neither do any of these players, so that's good.
No, because we already played on Coastline.
Yeah, exactly.
Unlucky.
It's the main goal.
Last donut we're going to get.
Yeah.
Well, it was a hot start for Giantwaffle's team getting the wall open. There's 90 seconds left, but they haven't really baited out much utility yet. I thought the tempo would carry on after they popped the wall, but they're stalling out a little bit here, and it's not like it's bad. They still have a lot of time on their hands. It's just they're not progressing. They're not making any forward moves and baiting out utility or anything, or trying to go for a plant at all.
Yeah, definitely could punish them here later on because of all the denial they have. Badger still has all 3 of his toxic babes as well. Remote gas grenades. They are actually called.
He had 3.
Yeah, now he's going to pop 2 of them immediately after that. But if smoke is played properly with those smokes, you can actually deny up to 30 seconds on a doorway, which is fantastic, as well as they do quite a bit of damage if placed properly. Waffle's going to move in now, tries to go for the diffuser. Badger's not going to be able to hear this diffuser at all, just due to the fact of that concussion from Zofia. Mo's going to find one. The plant is going to go down. But is it going to be too little too late? Badger's going to be able to find Waffle. Lyric with a refrag, though, is going to equalize out to 3-3.
Is there anyone covering the diffuser, though? This could be an easy long arm here for Badger.
Oh,
Mo and Snake Nate are going to pile through, so it's up to George, who will perish at the hands of the Alda. And yeah, they're already diffusing. Mo slaps him with the head shake.
Got to hit him with a no-no there.
Well, Snake Nate's team already 2-0.
2-0. Yeah, it's interesting because with the way that this is structured, with the round robin, and the way that we have a team that's a match that's always off stream, there's always going to be one team that can't be